What's going on, ladies and gents? Your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Pop the Balloon.
Pop.
Or
Find Love.
come on in, boys and girls. It's time to get the show started.
Yes.
Yo, we're going to have some fun today, Juju.
We are.
We are. And y'all know it. So come on in, boys and girls. Thank you so much for coming back. Like the video. Let us know what time you on. How you feeling? How was your day? All of that good stuff. But Love Mountain Edition, Pop the Balloon, or Find Love.
This is the latest, right?
Is it going to happen, Juju?
I'm hopeful.
Let's find out.
I'm hopeful.
How you doing, man?
Hello, how you doing?
All right, what's your name?
Lala,
Lala, where you from?
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. All right, what are you looking for in your king?
I'm not looking for anything in a king. It's what a king is looking for in me.
Oh.
Bossed up. All right, no traits. If you give me two traits of you want to see in your man, what would they be?
Definitely great communication, and I want to know that he's definitely went through at least a round or two of therapy.
Oh,
Round or two of therapy.
Gosh.
I'm gonna hit all y'all with the same question. He can't make no less than what?
That's not my issue. It's not about what you make, it's how much you give.
Man, they.
Generosity is the key.
All right, give me a deal breaker.
All right.
Not having kids. I only date men with kids because I have kids.
Oh, that's different. I
That
like
is
that, though.
different.
I actually like that. You know what I mean? She really trying to be evenly yoked. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a bet. I hope you find what you're looking for, love.
Thank you.
Hello.
I think he is, yo. He won. He trying to. Somebody got to pop his balloon. That's what's
Welcome to
going
another
on.
episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a lineup of single gentlemen. Hi, gentlemen. How are y'all doing?
They're so quiet.
Okay, we have a really nice lineup of ladies. Y'all
Yeah.
ready?
They ready.
Okay.
Yo, shout out
Let's
to
bring
Shane
in
and the
our
husband.
next single lady.
Oh my gosh. I told you he wants to date her.
That's him, right?
That's
the guy
him.
that was
He
doing the
came
interview.
out.
Yeah, he had
He's
a
a
balloon.
hot mess.
Yeah. Look
He
at this
is.
shade. Bring him out. Just bring him
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Lala. I'm 37, and I'm currently in healthcare administration.
All right.
Okay, Lala. And what is the green flag in dating you?
Green flag is great communication.
Okay. And what's an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact that I can speak Portuguese, and I also have a CDO license.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And what is your love path?
Different.
It's that free spirit, and at first I didn't agree, but now I think about it, pretty much so.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on now. Love path. See,
It sounds like-
we brand new to this, so I'm gonna throw this up on the screen real quick. So you know what it sounds like, right? Kind of like love language, and
yeah.
shout outs to Deshae and her husband, whoever's behind this. It looks like it says it's a Love Mountain. Let me go ahead, get off the screen right there. A Love Mountain relationship resource. So this is what we mean about people who take this serious.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you want to be a matchmaker, learn
Yes.
about psychology, man.
It's huge.
It ain't about getting people who look attractive together. That could still, create chaos. So anyway, this is a test, and it looks like it just kind of helps walk you through the type of love that you're looking for.
Yeah.
How you process love.
What do you value most in a romantic relationship?
Right.
Okay,
25 of these
alright.
joints, and then if you go to the about section, she said she's a free spirit.
Okay.
So that's like, I guess these are like the
independent, authentic, and driven by emotional freedom.
Yes. So then you
Okay.
got the architect, you got the harmonizer, the adventurer, the devoted climber. All I'm going to say is we sticking to the same script. You still need compassion, right? Regardless of where you fall in. If you don't have compassion,
Yes.
you're not going to be a suitable person to really, build with.
You won't be able to deliver love and receive it.
And that's not a jab, right? That's just a true statement. It doesn't matter who it falls on. If the shoe fits, you got to wear it and say, man, I struggle with compassion. Why am I looking for love, right? Because you got to understand you need those attributes in order for it to work. But shout outs to them, though. I love when people do this. It really shows that they're taking what they do serious, their craft.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
applaud them. Yes,
do.
yes. Drop your comments below. Let us know what you've done to find love. But let's get it.
You seem like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't have any pop balloons, and you may ask the gentleman a question.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was about. Yeah.
Hold on. It's time for the first impressions.
This is a good point to do it.
It's been a second, but 15 seconds or less. This is what we do. We give our initial take on the featured dating guest.
Yeah.
With that said, Juju, Lala's her name, right?
Yep, Lala.
Let us know. What's your initial take on Lala? Let's get it.
Okay, Lala, 37, some medical tech. I mean, look, she's petite. She's tatted up.
Yeah.
She looked like she's about to go to Miami or in a club. So, I don't know. She
Lala
seems
trying to have a good time.
a good time girl.
Okay. So no judgment, though.
You're right.
But,
just what is presented. That's what I'm getting.
No red flags so far, though.
No.
Maybe just her appearance that might turn some of the guys off, or you don't know.
If it's something serious.
All right.
Yeah.
Lala, let's see. 15 seconds or less. My initial take.
What do you think, Lala?
Your appearance speaks volumes, right?
It does.
It's not about people looking down at you, but what you're serving is how they're going to receive it.
Right?
She's serving a lot. You got the whole joint showing. She got tats showing, all of that. So, she's giving good time. That's the vibe that she's presenting. And this is not judgment. This is how men will read that energy. They're not going to be thinking walking down the aisle. They're not going to be thinking like, I got to meet her parents. They're going to be thinking, where we going for the night? How we going to have a good time when I see it?
Okay.
So that's the initial take. No judgment, but drop y'all comments below. Let us know what your initial take is. And we hope somebody finds love, so let's get it.
I guess I'll ask, let me think. Have you ever had an STD and do you have one now?
Good gosh.
Oh, we're here. We are here.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, be honest, please.
Tell the truth.
We don't have any pop balloons.
Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Steve Reese. I'm 42. That's deep
Yes.
and far,
Yeah.
but it's probably been since, 18, 19, something like. But, you stretched it. God dang it.
You gotta make sure.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Man, y'all about to give me trouble. Marvin Lewis, special education teacher, 39. What was the question again?
Good
Have you
gosh.
ever had an STD? And if not, do you have one now?
Once upon a time. We got to do it. Why y'all looking at me, big dog?
Wait, she said, have you ever had one? And if not, do you have one right now?
That
what
doesn't-
in the what? All right,
I know.
listen.
I caught that. I was trying to.
This is a trap. She just don't.
It's a trap.
Fellas keep running, dodge.
And no balloons are popped yet.
None.
Okay.
None. It's crazy out here.
I see.
People are like bone dry, thirsty, like sand in the, the throat. Like, wow.
Esophagus.
I used to live a different. Do I got to answer the question?
Yes.
Did you answer the question?
He
Good
said
gosh.
once upon a time.
It had a cough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And 3 pills got rid of it. That was like 15 years ago. That was college.
That was good. You learned
we
a lesson.
We learned from the mistakes, and now I take regular trips to CVS, so we good.
Wow.
1 minute clinic.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvez, 47.
He looks familiar.
Yeah.
Local truck driver.
Oh, okay. Truck driver.
No.
Okay. Good.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Steph, 28, and cook chef. And no.
Oh,
Yo, bro can't even look up when he's
eye
talking.
contact.
What is going on in this world right now? Ladies and gentlemen, the world is under fire. 2025, right? We're in the middle of
many
the year.
reasons.
And this is still happening. Like I said, shout out to, Deshae and her husband.
Yes.
They are definitely stepping it up in terms of what they're trying to do.
Right.
But like guys
real
like him right there, bro, what are you doing? He like this, yo, I'm a cook, and I ain't looking for love.
Chef.
Just look at.
And no.
oh.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name Mac. I'm 38. Truck driver, and also a contractor. And no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
And my name Q. I'm 32. Do security. I did when I was younger, but it was curable, so I'm good now.
Thanks for being honest. I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Vidarian. I'm 33 years old, and I'm a CDL driver.
Yo, a lot of truckers in the house, man. You gotta give
They're
it up for
lonely.
them.
They want
Yo,
love.
I see you. Cowboy, if you in the audience, drop a comment. I think he a trucker too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of truckers. They do need love, and most of the time they are the best candidates for this type of show because they be alone on the road, man. They looking for love. I hope they find it. But shout out to the truckers though.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Actually just been tested. I do annual checkups. I am a little active sometimes.
I like that honesty. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Ray Carlton. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse. I think I gotta really appreciate your question because it's provocative as you're dressed. Especially with the numbers coming out right now, there are a lot of people getting it, and so I think that's a really honest question. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. But yeah, I think if anybody's been living, they've had something, and if you haven't or you say you haven't, you need to go get checked.
Agreed. Thank you.
Have you though?
Yeah, absolutely.
This shit was like, yo, hold on.
You didn't
man.
answer the question.
Yeah, what's going on with you, bro? This ain't
Ray
no Martin Luther
Carlton.
King. This ain't no Kumbaya. You on the spotlight. Have you had it? He was like, oh yeah.
That's a great question.
And I like the fact that he called out and directly. He was like, it's provocative as your dress. Because you know what? Sometimes they be trying to make us feel like we judgmental during the, initial first impression.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I mean. We just saying what's in our face. It's not about how we feel. He just confirmed that. You provocatively dressed, so you might want to know some of this. Like, what happens in the bed and all that. So that's all. She knows her audience and vice versa, it seems like.
I know people are going to say, like, what does that have to do with anything, though?
Oh, look. No, you're right. There's always going to be those people that just never want to see something that's in their face. I get it. But it has everything to do with everything. Even let's talk about homie real quick.
Yeah.
Rewind it just a little bit. My man think he Razor Ramon. I don't know what's going on. He got the chain hanging. He think he in Miami. He want to be slotting on top of convertibles to get inside. What is going on with this guy? Toothpick, he talking?
Yeah, in the mouth and everything. Yeah, it's real. It's real.
He got a lot of confidence too, to be his height too. He like the smallest man in the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the energy. He got the energy of like an 80s mob boss, yo. GTA, he like a GTA boss. Nah, but all I'm saying is everything matters, especially for a first impression. Everything matters.
Yeah.
The way you smell, the way you talk, how you talk, how loud you talk. So we can't ignore that, and that's just how we are. Initially, when we meet somebody, we paying attention to everything.
So basically, he's like, you look like you're on Fun Time all the time.
There we go.
So, it's okay.
Yeah. That type of questions make sense coming from you. That's what he said in a tactful way. So I'm going to answer, I get busy, I have fun, but I try to keep it clean. That's all we say, man. Evenly yoked is not a bad thing. Know what you are in order to know what you can get and what you deserve and what you want. Just try to keep it, respectful.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Agreed. Thank you.
Have you though?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm human.
Correct.
Like anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, indeed, I'm not here to be anything but, you know what I mean?
Yeah, then own it. And don't speak for everybody else, own it.
And quick thing. Because I know there were a couple that said that no, they haven't.
Right.
And then like the other guys were looking at them sideways, like, okay. But no, there are people who truly have never gotten
thank you for bringing that up. That is good. That is a good point. Stop acting like everyone is living the same type of lifestyle. There are people to this day.
Yeah.
You will never be able to get close to them unless you meet their family. You got to get in their circle. Not everyone is out here twerking in the club and just loose like that. I'm just like, that was a good catch. Yeah. Don't assume because you live in debauchery, the whole planet is doing the same thing on the weekends.
Exactly.
Trust me, some of us just like to kick back.
Yeah.
Like to just chill, keep it cool. All right, let's get it.
You still have no pop balloons. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
The same question.
Yes, I've had an SED in college, and no, I don't now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Your question?
He's still holding on to
Let me
the
see your
balloon.
CVS results.
Oh.
I don't have CVS. Oh, I don't have
My
CVS.
chart.
Yes, I have actually my chart.
Who you go to?
I have health insurance. I go to an OBGYN.
What's her name?
Dr. Marshall. Sharonda Marshall, to be exact.
Okay, bet I can pull mine up.
I can too.
All right, bet.
With my face ID.
You know these people are in their late 30s.
What are we doing, ladies
They're
and
in their
gentlemen?
late 30s.
What's going on? Like, I don't understand. What is he doing? He's here for calamity. That's it, yo. He here to bring destruction to things that are stable. When this music come on, he come out. What is he on? All right, man, let's get it.
Question: what's the age range of man that you look for?
I do not like younger guys. I like my guys older and up. So I think minimum I would go is maybe 37.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I like 35, 37 up. Minimum 35.
What's the max?
There's no max.
Okay.
Wait, bro, like what?
Your
He in the
question.
50s or something? He like, what's the max?
If I had $100,000 in the crib and I go to jail tonight, what would you do with the money?
Invest it. Probably buy some properties.
Good gosh.
Why would you touch it if it's already with you?
Why would I leave it there and let it sit? The money doesn't do anything by sitting.
Why would you bother it if you know you can eat off of it if I never get out?
I don't need you to eat. I eat on my own.
So why would you invest in something you don't know what's going on?
I do know what's going on. I know investments very well.
Exactly. Wow.
Your question.
Wait, what is going on? Like, no, seriously, somebody help us out in the comments, man. I really need help. What just
He's like,
happened?
don't touch it. It's there.
See, this is what we meant about some people
spend it.
will
Just deduct.
argue.
Deduct.
Right, they will argue against progress.
Yeah.
They will legit get upset that you're speaking progressively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect example right there, man. So help us out in the comments.
Let
We're
us
going to leave
know.
that one alone. Here we go.
What's your idea of first date?
Oh, ideal first date. It's not even a set thing. I just like a guy that plans well and just as long as we have fun and communicate. I don't think the date necessarily matters. I think it matters as long as you have good energy. Anything could be fun, as long as you all communicate well to each other.
Understood.
Your question.
What's your biggest turn on?
Turn on or turn off?
Like turn on.
Turn on, thoughtful, generosity.
Okay.
Yeah, just being thoughtful. Just think about the small things. Even if it's a flower or did you have a good day, just know that I crossed your mind. That's my biggest turn on.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay, your question.
Yes. What is your what things will make you decide whether to be intimate with somebody that you like or love?
I probably know, not gonna lie, I would know if I'm gonna sleep with a guy probably within the first hour within talking to him. But for sure, it's not gonna happen that fast, but I would know if I'm thinking about it. The things I definitely notice again is communication, how well he's spoken and speaking to me, how he's treating me, and where the conversation goes. I really dislike when conversation immediately goes sexual right first and I'm already turned off. Just let it flow and be yourself, and then we just go from there.
Absolutely. Let the chips fall where they may.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's gonna be.
Okay, you do have one.
That's gonna be a little tricky, just
gonna
based
be
off
tough,
of
man.
how.
Yeah.
Because you're dressed right now
Right.
as you would be on a first date, so that's the little
She hates when the conversation goes to
Sexual,
the
yeah.
obvious place. It will go when you present yourself in that form. You got to kind of hold yourself to some accountability. If
Yeah.
you hate something,
What-
conduct yourself in such a way that it's easy to avoid that. You know what I mean? Right. Like I
Makes sense.
hate when women talk about like how my arms and this and that, but I wear like a you know what I mean, beach clothes. Or I'm topless all the time. But I hate when women talk about my pecs and my arms.
Talk to you like you're a piece of meat.
Right, and I'm always
Yeah.
shirtless. I'm, Speedos and all. I'm walking around throwing the trash out with boxes on. But I just can't stand when
morning,
people talk about
6
me.
o'clock.
Yo, you gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta think like, if I'm always attracting something I don't like,
Yeah.
I might be the common denominator. Why am I attracting that? That's all I'm saying. All right,
point.
man, let's get it.
A pop balloon. That's why
Okay.
you popped.
Yeah, I like the way you look and everything. I like the question you asked. I like that you were honest. I'm 32, so you said 35 for your lowest, so yeah.
But you look really nice for your age.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you consider him?
Yes, I didn't know he's 32. He doesn't give off 32. He gets more mature, so.
Would you like your balloon back?
No, I'm fine.
He's like,
Is she your type though?
Yeah, she look good. I like everything about it so far.
Thank you.
And he's definitely your type.
Yes.
He's good though.
there's a reason.
Yeah,
There is
yeah.
a reason.
Kept it
Okay.
respectful.
Here's the hard part. You're going to pop 2 balloons.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, get him out
It's
of there.
problematic.
He playing serious games. Get him out of there.
Sorry.
Okay.
He's like, I
Why'd
don't
you pop
care.
this gentleman's balloon?
Just not my type. Nothing wrong, but really nice, well spoken.
All right.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you. I feel bad. Sorry.
Say, losing out.
And why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Because he asked for my CVS chart instead of my chart, so I know he's not getting tested.
Man, you got me messed up. I got my results on my phone.
Not from CVS. It's giving no health insurance. That's what it's giving.
I'm a teacher. I got health insurance through.
Well, I don't know how have you logged in?
Yes, I logged in about 3 weeks ago. You want to see it?
To CVS?
Yes.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah.
He capped.
He's capping?
Okay.
Yo, he capped.
You may ask the gentleman with the balloons a
There's
question.
a lot of this on the stage right now.
One more question. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, if we were stuck on an elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about?
How the hell we finna get out this situation? Hey, that's the only thing that can't be discussed because we don't got a future till we get off.
I like that.
Who do we need to call to get off the elevator? Right? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay.
Kind of going with what they said.
Come
How we
on.
gonna get out for it, who we need to call, and just tell you don't panic. I don't need you panicking.
That's what I was looking for. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm starting to scream immediately.
Yeah, please don't.
Help me! I'm screaming.
So you gonna calm her down?
I'm trying to do my best.
Are you gonna be panicking?
Nah, not unless she get to panicking. Then I'm be like, man, why the hell I'm on this elevator with her? That type stuff. But other than that, nah, I'm gonna be trying to calm her down.
That's what I was looking for. Because I'm panicking.
Yours?
What was the question again?
If we were stuck on the elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about, or how would you handle it?
Basically, I'll be the person. I'll be your security blanket. I think every woman wants somebody that can protect them. That's the first thing a woman wants to know. After that, once she knows she's settled and she's safe, we can talk about just different things, get to know each other. Because once there's no danger, then everything's cool, and we can have a regular conversation. And once you feel calm, we can talk and relax until we get taken care of.
Good answer.
He reminds me of someone.
Hey, yo, watch that guy, man. Watch this. Look at him right there. And then he looked away to the side.
Yeah.
Yo, he's on alert right there. He went up from like orange. Is he in red?
I think he's in orange.
He's
right
in orange,
now.
right? He went from yellow to orange.
Not this
He's
yet.
not completely red alert right there, but watch
Something.
that guy. He just saying exactly what he thinks they want to hear.
It's funny because he's the last person to answer the question. He heard the question.
Right.
And for him to be
or
what was
maybe
the
he
question
didn't.
again?
Maybe he's that much of a, his brain is all over the place.
You think so?
It could be either one. Either or is bad. How you the last guy? You heard everybody's response. The question is that,
That's what I'm saying.
asked over and over again, and you didn't hear it. Unless you just so caught up in some other nonsense. You just checking out, like, until it comes your way. Either way, it's not a good look. Yeah, man. But we watching them.
Watch it.
Smooth talker.
There we go.
There you
See?
go.
She said it. She's on to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Is he about to go
What would you
swimming?
do differently in your last relationship
Charlie Brown.
to make it last?
My last, what I've learned, I do agree that in each relationship, we should, even if it's involving another person, we should always learn from every relationship. So for me, I definitely would say communication was good, but communicate more about things that I'm thinking about myself, like thinking in my own head. Like just be more open to.
Yo, my man really looking for his my chart. Is that what's going on? Yo, he went to Google, right? He's like,
I wanna prove
he's like
to you.
positive test results blurred the name. Yo, this Joker is that's what he's doing. He playing around.
Yeah.
All right, we ain't gonna waste no more time because he wasting all of our time. Here we go.
Say, well, you said that, but I'm thinking this way.
I got you. I like it.
Yeah.
See, mine is I will put my ego aside. Sometimes your success, and the things that you do in life and you have puts you in a place where you think you can't accept anything less. And sometimes you got to open up your eyes and say that sometimes it comes with the territory, But I like it.
that answer.
Okay. What is I know it's 5 love language, but what is your top 3?
Oh, what was my top 3 in what regards?
Your love language.
Oh, love language. First one is words of affirmation. Second is gift giving. And I think the third was physical touch, but that should be at the very bottom.
Okay. Okay.
Your question.
How hard is it for you to take accountability?
It's not hard at all. I mean, I grew up with both my parents, so I think that's one thing I did learn from both of them is accountability doesn't cost you anything, but it can fix a lot. So yeah.
Well, that is true if you actually use
Your
it.
question.
My question is, if you're going from being knowing each other to getting into a relationship and being like, exclusive, how do you let somebody know that you dissolved all relationships that were before you were in a relationship?
So you're asking before.
Hey, hold on. What is he doing? What is he doing, y'all? Hold on.
No, don't ask me anything.
Yo, my man
I'm
was
trying
like,
to learn.
listen, if you he was like, what's that thing called? Like faithful. Like if you're faithful,
Faith.
how do you prove you're faithful now and not like? Why, dog? What is happening? Yeah, he just trying he putting so much oil on everything he does. It's so slippery now. Like I get to it, man.
That were before you were in a relationship. Dissolved all relationships that were before you were in a relationship.
So you're asking before I jump into a relationship, how do I let him know that I've ended all my past relationships?
Absolutely.
I'm not letting him know anything. It's up to him to tell me that I would like for you to be with me and I like to be exclusive with you. I place that responsibility on a man. I can't make myself a girlfriend. I can't make myself a wife. So when he decides he wants that from me, then it'll end. Until then, I will continue to date repeatedly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, because it's such a transition to go from being single to being exclusive. So once I tell you, I say, hey, I want to make you my girlfriend. I see a future for us. Then how would you let me know that you don't have any connection with anybody else?
I like that though. I like that because she is smooth too. She just be always slipping out of that accountability. They trying to find out if she really
Putting
has.
it on you. Yeah.
And be putting it on the guy. He's like, all right, look. Even if the guy hit all the perimeters that you want, how do you let him know you're doing what you're supposed to do? I like that.
Then how would you let me know that you don't have any connection with anybody else?
We just gonna see by action. So it's not like, hey, guess what? Look at my phone. It's just gonna happen. If I see something with you and I'm dealing with you that long, it's just gonna flow off. There's no need to keep that many people around if you find a person you want to grow with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They all saying the right things, y'all. We don't know who lying or not, but because all the answers
You
are
said
correct.
someone's lying.
Someone's not telling the truth. Why y'all single, man? Y'all saying exactly what needs to be said, but y'all ain't doing it. Somebody ain't telling the truth. But so far, they hitting all the perimeters as far as the response.
But it is. I mean,
like it's just
it is
actions.
a different
You're gonna see through
time
actions.
where it's true. You are, but it's. I don't know. Like I'm just thinking about back in the day. This wasn't a common thing where people are known to like date multiple people.
Just for fun too.
Just for
like
fun.
she acting like it's not a big deal. You got to tell me you want me to stop. Like if I'm not,
Usually it's
I'm
like,
not
hey,
getting
you
out
talking
the streets until you say stop. That's
Right.
basically what she's saying without even
Right.
really knowing.
It's.
I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna date you and like 100 other guys. You got to tell me to stop. What?
Like that, that's the expectation, though.
Right.
So I understand why he's asking it, but it just sounds so foreign to me, at least, because it's like, regardless of what gender, what sex you are, it's like just expect you to be dating multiple people all the time.
That's this time they on.
Whereas, like,
that's why
back in the
people not
day-
getting married no more.
Well, right.
You know what I mean? They
like
out
a
here
good
just doing
time,
whatever
like
they want.
dating.
Marriage seems so negative. It seems backward to most people. I'm out here getting all the milk for free. I don't want to buy no cow. And on top of that,
Not the
if
cow.
I get married, it's more obligation, more commitment, more,
And just for one person?
For one person. That's how people
Where I
view
could
it.
have fun with
I'm
like
out
5.
here getting it, debauchery on. You know what I mean? They having fun, like club debauchery packed up. But club faithfulness, traditional values, it's like it's like the Wild Wild West. It's But with that said, though,
It's interesting.
yeah, let's round it up and see what time it is with this one.
Try not to pick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the ground.
Marvin, can we see your toothpick?
What is up with him and the phone?
CVS too.
He was trying to find his my truck.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up. I would love to see. Make sure it's the full panel, not the half. The full.
Good gosh.
He don't even remember that.
He don't even know how to log in. He's creating a login.
Okay. You have
She
four
gave it
remaining
to her.
balloons, and here's the hard part.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to pop two.
This make me feel like a bully. I know what balloon I think I want to pop.
It's down there.
Yeah,
it's
he
down
ain't
there.
gonna make it.
It's a lot of people. Okay. Oh, okay, ready. I'm ready. I know who I want to pop.
I'm with you.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's one or two.
I'm not
That's
mean.
Raheem
I'm so
Suave.
sorry.
Not Rico. That's Rajan Suave.
sorry.
Look at him, man.
Two? Oh my God.
Probably gonna be
Okay.
the first guy.
Oh gosh. That's, I don't know. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Why'd
don't
you
like
pop
any
this
of
balloon?
Because he put his hand in the ice bag in the backstage.
that. Wait,
He
what?
didn't use a cup.
Oh.
Oh, let me rewind that. Yo, she really said that. Is the reason? What was the reason she jabbed him up like?
This balloon.
No, that's a
Because he put his hand in the ice bag in the backstage. He didn't use a cup.
Emotional damage.
That might be one of the best
That is.
answers I've ever
It's a
heard.
legit
for-
one.
No, for real. Yeah. I'm about to like gargle just hearing that. Like, come on, you ain't got to be a germaphobe to be disgusted.
Gonna gargle with rubbing
You know what
alcohol.
I mean? My man he put your paws in the ice bag.
No,
dog.
that's,
nah. You out of there. You don't deserve love for
That's
the day.
too
Go take a shower for the day. You on time out.
unsanitary.
Yeah, he out of there. He's out. Let's get it.
You look like he's
The funniest part is they don't even have a cup.
So you use the bag.
Hey,
He put his hand in the ice bag.
Oh man. Good gosh. You
She's bitch. Shay is
This
bitch.
Shay
This
is
Shay
bad,
is bitch.
She like, I didn't even know he did that.
And I drank from
Oh,
using
the
that
shade
ice.
is bad. She like, yo, that is the best reason ever.
Yeah.
He needs some milk.
I don't even blame you. The shade just kept it moving.
Just don't hold germs.
I think germs are everywhere.
And why'd you pop his balloon?
He's very well spoken, very handsome. It was just more of a height thing. I'm just pretty tall for a female. That was all.
Okay. You have two unpopped balloons. You may ask them a question.
Okay, I guess one last question is, what's your go-to when you're flirting with a female? What's your thing you do? Is it a joke, a smirk, or what's your pickup line?
Oh.
I guess it's more of a, you could go in as a joke, and start the conversation. Maybe long as it ain't a corny joke, something just be from the, off the heart, just whatever you feel.
So you're a comedian. You could tell me a joke.
I ain't no comedian, but I could say something, probably make you laugh if I want to come up to you and I'm interested.
What would you say?
Oh boy.
A joke.
I would say a joke.
Oh really? It depends. If I come up to her and then something, maybe say her hair.
I'd be like, your mama. And you just laugh.
Good gosh.
No, we ain't gonna play that game. We ain't gonna play that game.
You'd be like, quick like that. It'd be something real smart. I'm from New York, so it's not gonna be too sweet. I'm not that sweet.
Well, I know how New York people are. They different. So if my joke don't make you laugh, then maybe it ain't a joke to you.
Well, a joke is a good way to go. So.
Man, stop putting that attitude on the entire states, man. There's always compassionate people and narcissistic people everywhere.
Yeah.
In Hawaii and Papua New Guinea. It just like, can we stop doing that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Chicago. I don't care where you from.
Doesn't
There's
matter.
always people who will snake you, and there will people who will save you in every region. There's always those two types, so stop it. If you got an attitude, that's on you.
Yeah.
You got to work through that. Come on.
Me, myself, if I see you on the first time, like, I got a quick question. That's it. I'm straightforward with it. If I ask for your number, would I be able to get it? If you tell me no, I'm going to keep on walking. You have a nice day. Other than that, I got asthma. I ain't wasting my breath on you. That's it.
You got asthma?
Yeah.
Good gosh. She about to pop his balloon.
That's not a joke.
That's not a joke.
Yeah, why you laughing at
I
that?
thought we all grew out of asthma at a certain age.
Wait,
No.
what?
Oh, okay. Do you smoke?
I don't smoke weed.
Oh, okay, that's what I was
Yeah, I got
okay.
CDL, baby. I don't do
Oh yeah, me too. And I got my TWIC card, so I don't do none of that.
Come in.
Mm. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Have them ask
gosh.
you a question.
Okay. Okay.
Give me I know we don't got time like that, but give me a half a day of your day. What do you consider your day?
Ooh, I have like just one day. My busiest days, I work 7 days a week right now because I have time to do it. But most of my days, I wake up at 5. I either go downstairs to the gym or I meditate or write a journal. But I work from home, so I definitely work from home. And then if my job needs me, my second job, I'll go in because I still serve or I bartend. It's never too much money to make. So, and if I don't do that and I'm going out with friends, I love to be outside, whether it's the museum, the bar, hookah, dancing, jogging, whatever it is. I'm an outdoorsy person. So,
By naming all that, do you think you have time to be with somebody?
of course, I make time for what I want to make time for. There is nobody now, so I can make time for myself, and I can take up all my time because nobody's there to take it.
Gotcha.
That's a good answer.
Okay. Your question.
Wait, does she have kids? Don't she have kids?
Oh, snap. What is we doing? She did say I want someone with kids because I have kids, right?
Yeah.
All right, we just going to leave that alone.
So
Okay.
you're an
Let's leave
outdoors
that.
person, right? So first date, I want to take us out fishing or something like that. Would you enjoy that?
Yes, I know how to fish and I know how to hunt, so yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
She outside for real.
Okay. Now you have
She
to
in the
pop
woods.
one balloon.
Okay.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Okay.
All right, white shirt.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
think
pop
red. I
it.
think red.
Sorry.
Ooh.
And why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
It wasn't a bad reason. He just seemed more like I need to be handled sometimes. It just seemed like
Seems more.
he can handle me a little more.
You need to be handled.
Yes.
Look, she
Yeah,
knows
you do.
herself. She knows herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on back.
He's looking at camera like.
Matt came back. He about to be out the market. Do you have any questions?
When dating a dude, like, do you want him to do like a whole lot of chasing, or are you willing to act in part of it? Like, if I call you and might be I'm on the road or something, I don't get a chance to call you. Would you call me, text me, or check on me? That type of stuff.
I think it's a more reciprocation, like we just flow with each other. Like if you're saying that you're busy as I am, I still find time as well. So even if I call, you can't answer, text something and say, call you later or something. But if I call and it's like, for me, I feel like 48 hours, no call, no show, you fired. It don't take that long to say nothing back.
I see. She hears questions in a different way, man. He was just trying to find out, right?
Yeah.
Would you check up on me?
On me, yeah.
Like, what if I'm going through
That's
something?
what I got. Yeah.
She just went to this. It's like she's been doing that the whole time. I don't know
has.
what the complex
Yeah.
is. It's like she just doesn't want to even come off like she's weak or I need you or I want you.
Yeah.
So she's always
Yeah.
presenting this
Yeah.
form of like
Yeah.
energy. Like, well, see, it's gonna boil down to you're a little structured. And also unyielding, like I guess she views love as weak, so she doesn't want to show too much of it. So she's standing on business. All right, man. But I just didn't like that
Something
response
there.
because I heard it as in, like, would you just check up on me? You know how?
Yeah.
And she up here, boom, 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 boom.
That type of stuff. I'm willing to act. And do you want him to do like a whole lot of chasing, or are you willing to act in part of it?
That's what he's looking for, balance. It seemed like you just love this power and this control thing. You don't want to ever look like you want the guy as much as you want him to want you.
Like, if I call you and might be I'm on the road or something, I don't get a chance to call you. Would you call me, text me, or check on me? That type of stuff.
I think it's a more reciprocation, like we just flow with each other. Like if you're saying that you're busy as I am, I still find time as well. So even if I call, you can't answer, text something and say, call you later or something. But if I call and it's like, for me, I feel like 48 hours, no call, no show, you fired. It don't take that long to say nothing back.
Understood.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any children?
I got 3 daughters.
Oh, that's good. I only date guys that have kids.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
How old are your daughters?
I got one finna be 18, 15, and 13.
Okay.
How old are you?
17 and 5.
Oh wow. Okay.
You good with that? Okay. So how do you feel about each other?
I like him.
She cool.
Okay, is this a match?
Go with it.
All right. Then.
All right, ladies
Cool with
and
it.
gentlemen.
We have a match.
Listen, the very first one to come out, she's matched up.
Yeah.
One of one, congratulations.
I had a feeling.
We can't even hate. Yo, listen, we want them to find love, right? Or at least find the potential with something like this can happen. So, so far, so good.
So far,
We're
so
going to
good.
get right into it, ladies and gents. Drop your comments below. Let us know what you thought about the show. But for now, it's time for the final
Final
thoughts.
Yeah.
Juju, final thoughts.
La,
Listen,
la.
it's been a little minute, right?
Yeah.
We back at it, and I love what Deshae is doing.
Yes. Yes.
I don't look, and you can tell they're improving.
Doing the work. Yeah.
Every episode, they got this my love path now going. Shout outs to that.
They're serious.
Yeah, the camera angle, and I'm saying they playing with new angles and different things. I love it, man.
Love it too.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing else. Oh, one thing, I do got one thing though.
What's that?
Like when the people pop, like what is it? It's a very specific thing. Oh, when they get popped on.
Yeah.
And I like to say to do this because I'm just curious like that. Ask the guy or the girl, so why were you holding on to your balloon? That way it just gives context to what they liked about the featured guest.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
you remember
Right.
where he at? Right here.
Right. The yeah.
Rico
it's him.
Suave, right?
Got hot.
Raheem
Yeah.
Suave. Look, when he got popped on, I wanted to know, like, why did he hold on to his balloon? So that's it. That's just a little tidbit. It just adds
like
more
that.
context.
Yeah.
Other than that, they doing a great job. As far as the matchup, though,
What do you know
potential.
what?
I'll just say that because I want to keep it positive. I don't know
There
where it's
is
going to go.
potential.
Potential.
There is.
And I said my biggest gripe already. She
Yeah.
has this thing about her, and I picked that up easily. When I told the people, I'm from the tri-state, New York,
Right,
Jersey,
right.
so a lot of us do that.
Yeah.
You gotta let go of that. You ain't gonna find love, and you can't build
You're not gonna
love
catch me slipping.
Yeah.
Type energy.
Like, I ain't sweating you. I ain't chasing
Not sweating,
you.
yeah,
Yeah. If
yeah.
you don't text me back, I'm done with you.
That is
More
the energy.
consideration.
Yeah. But like you said, not everyone is like that in that area.
That's why.
So
it's not an
it
excuse,
kind of
yeah.
just reveals the type of experiences one who's holding on to that energy must have gone through.
So what do you think
be
about
on
those
that.
two though? Like, is there
There's
room
potential.
for them to yield to each other? You know what I mean? Or you think they might clash? Like, where
There
you stand?
is room for a beautiful potential, and there is room for a
Beautiful nightmare. Right?
chaos. So I don't know, but with him, he does seem to have a very down to earth energy.
Okay.
Like, he's not about it. I think he's in his 40s?
Right.
believe?
He has a more calm temperament. Might
Yeah.
be able to see through things without being frustrated.
So I could see him cutting it very quickly if he sees any type of,
Because he was the one that said,
Yeah.
I'll just ask you straight up. For your
Straight
number.
up, yeah,
If you waste my time, I'm a
Keep it
leave.
moving.
Yeah, so he
Keep it
may not
moving.
have a lot of tolerance for
Which
it.
is great.
Yeah.
You don't want, especially being that young, old, you don't,
Don't waste
especially
your
you have
time.
kids.
Yeah,
Good
right,
gosh, you don't
right.
have time for no playing games.
Right, man. So we're going to be looking out, man. We want to see where this goes. And so far, we like to know what y'all think
Let
about
us
this
know.
matchup. In any part of this episode, drop your comments below.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about the show. But be back for more. We will have that for sure. Until then, your boy Gamma signing out with the lovely
Juju. Peace.